whole B.o.B thing where he think the world is flat or some shit. I don't really want to get into all that, but ain't this shirt dope? I finally got this motherfucking shirt. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about the mess. All them clothes is new. They still got tags on them. But somebody hit me up on Twitter like, "Yo, B.o.B made a diss track, to some guy and yada yada yada, and the guy nephew made a diss song back over the Drake beat." That was hard to listen to, but honestly, man, I don't know what to say about that. I can't say I'm really into like the galaxy and stars and the moon and all that type of shit, or what was, or what is flat, what is round. I can't say I'm into all that shit. I'm keep it 100. I didn't even listen to the song. Like I probably listened to 30 seconds of it, but it's just like I don't know. Ain't everybody entitled to their opinion? You know what I'm saying? If he did the research and that's what he came up with in his conclusions, who's to say we wrong? I know for a fact I'm not for to go do all the research on that shit to sit here and talk about, this and that. And to me, that's not even a rap conversation. That's not a hip hop conversation. You know what I mean? That's a different type of conversation. So I don't even want to get into all that. You know what I mean? He's a lyricist. We know how he has a great mind for thinking. That's what he wanted to speak about. Do I feel he should have shared that with the world? Probably not. That's probably a conversation he have amongst his peers or friends that, he talk about things like that. It's a lot of shit that I be thinking and talking about with my family and everything like that. I don't hop on camera and talk about it because the shit I view as whatever. Y'all may look at me like I'm crazy. You feel me? So I don't really feel like talking about that in particular. But I mean, Lupe kind of hinted to that same situation on SLR3 when he was rapping. He was like, some. No, I'm talking about when the fucking world was flat. Like, you know what I mean? So go listen to that song. But I've heard that a bunch of times, like, throughout my life, at least 5 times where some people say the theory of the world is flat, it's not round, but I don't know, shit. They have pictures of the world and they show it's round. The only way we would know that if we go into space and actually be able to look, but who knows, man? I mean, I don't really want to get into all that shit because either way it go, you're going to have people that say, oh, this person sounds dumb. Oh, no, you sound dumb. The world is flat. No, the world is round, you fucking idiot. Like, it's going to be that conversation, so I really don't want to get into that. But what y'all think about his mixtapes that he put out? The first mixtape he put out was entitled Water, and then he put out Fire. So he's a deep thinker, man. He's like, he ain't as lyrical in a sense as Lupe is, but a lot of his thoughts and a lot of his words and songs, he definitely dive into a lot of intelligent type, information. And I do feel like that the last bit of his career, he's been diving into a lot of thought provoking, concepts in his music. You know what I mean? So I always felt like B.o.B was great at being lyrical. I love his debut album to death. That's like one of my favorite, albums from an artist, for their debut project. But as far as him having an opinion, who is that to say like he's wrong? I just feel like it's more shit going on in the world that we should be concerned about than arguing over a rapper thinking the world or feeling like the world is flat. You know what I mean? You got the Flint, Michigan situation. You got the ISIS situation, which I think that is crazy. HBO got a lot of documentaries coming out. I think y'all should check that out. But I'm not no kind of, preacher or nothing like that. But I just feel like it's a lot more things to be concerned about other than, wondering if the world is flat or not. That's like saying, do I have dreads in my hair or am I pulling a Fetty Wap? You know what I mean? It's like, who cares about that shit? And yes, my dreads are real, bro. Like, I need a line though, but you get what I'm saying. You feel me? But I don't know, shit. It's a lot of shit going on in the world. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is trying to tell me Donald Trump may be motherfucking president. That's a scary sight in its motherfucking self. No Fredo Santana, but I don't know, man. What y'all think about it? I'm quite sure y'all heard the record. Y'all going crazy over it. Who knows? There's only certain people that I feel should even talk about it. You shouldn't talk about the song as a whole if you're not gonna go do the research on what he's saying. I read all his tweets and everything like that. He even said it himself. You know what I mean? People thinking he on drugs or, his weed is laced or some shit. He just speaking his mind. Like, what's wrong with that? You feel me? But if you ain't gonna go do the research yourself, I don't feel like you should even review the song, bring up the topic because you just speaking on what he's saying and you ain't going out and getting the information yourself. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is music. People gonna talk about it. It is what it is. Personally, don't ask me about the shit. Like I just stated, I'm not gonna bring that shit up again. He's entitled to his opinion. It is what it is. But y'all let me know in the comment section for those who, let's say, well educated that love to read and can, have conversations like that. That's in the whole politics and the government and things like that. We have, people out there in the world that's, you know, a high intellect on that level. You know what I mean? It's past music and bullshit. It don't matter, but really social things are going on in the world. So if y'all actually did the research, this is a great topic for y'all to talk about. Leave it in the comment section. Don't talk about the fucking song. I don't want to hear about the song. Like, do the theory of what he's saying. Do you believe that? You know what I mean? Do you think that the world is really flat? I'm not saying I do or I don't. It's for y'all to sit there and say, it's not even some shit I would talk about on my motherfucking channel, but people ask, so I have no opinion on the shit. Don't ask me about it, but he had his opinion, and it is what it is. Do I think that it's for attention? Yeah, you can't say that it's not for attention. You a fucking celebrity tweeting shit like that. That's gonna go everywhere. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna keep it 100. B.o.B in the last couple years have been mad that his music is not getting the reception that it's supposed to get. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he's doing certain things that I feel keep his name out there. But he's not the only artist that does that. We see this all the time. When the music you putting out, as far as lyrics go and being a lyricist, certain artists, they don't want to mention them. Let's mention them. The J. Cole's, the Kendricks. You could even throw Drake in there or whoever, the Logics, and all the new artists. Some of the veteran artists get mad that their names are not being mentioned, so they do shit to keep their names out there because they're frustrated that they're not getting the recognition that they deserve. And if you don't believe me, they'll say some shit like, no, I'm not mad at any artist or anybody doing their thing. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's just that if fans love real music, I feel they'll support real music. Even, like, no disrespect to Torre, I was watching him on Hot 97. He kind of had them same sentiments, and it's just like, well, if you're not mad at it, why say it? People only say shit because they mad or it's on their mind. You dig what I mean? Like, to me, it's a generation thing. Every so often, every couple of years, it's a younger generation getting to music. They may not be on that type of wave. This may be the artist that they look at, like a Earl Sweatshirt. That's their type of lyricist. You know what I mean? Or a Chance the Rapper. That's their type of lyricist, whatever, what have you. But I don't think they look at kind of people like Nas or, Lupe or B.o.B or whoever, Jay-Z and shit. You know what I mean? They have their own generation of rappers that they feel are the best lyricists or the best trap rappers or the best fashion rappers or swag rappers, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So you can't get mad at that, but I do feel like a lot of artists get mad at that. I'm a Lupe fan, but I feel he do the same shit, where it's just like, you might as well just come out and say it. You're mad because they don't give you the recognition of a lot of niggas. Like, take his whole SLR series. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, it's a response to what Kendrick said, but you basically saying, why the fuck you think you're not even better than this person or this person you think you are, but you ain't. Like, I'm rapping like this, you rapping like that, but you can't even do what I'm doing, even if you caught up to me. Like, you know what I mean? It's shit like that. So at the end of the day, I just feel like B.o.B and a lot of other artists, same as Kid Cudi, you know what I mean? They're good artists, but they just get mad that people not onto their music anymore. And it always takes me back to what Joe Budden said in the song Who Killed Hip Hop. It's like some artists never plan life after rap. Like, they never looked at it like, one day you're not going to be musically relevant no more. People are not going to care about what you got to say. So in other words, you got to plan something after that shit. You know what I mean? You can apply that shit to anything. Even motherfuckers on YouTube or people that do this little Instagram, little shit, Vine shit. Eventually, people not going to be on that wave no more. You just got to accept it and keep it moving or keep doing what you're doing, but not let that bother you. Like, I don't give a fuck if I never hit 10,000 subscribers. As long as what I'm saying has a message in it, some people get it, good. The ones that don't, fuck them, I don't really care. But when you get caught up in all that, oh, that shit is whack, they blah, you look like a hater or you look like you disgruntled about some shit. So I really don't give a shit about the B.o.B shit. I just want to speak my mind and change the whole conversation. But y'all feel free to let me know, man. It is what it is. But I want to talk about shoes next, though. So I may do a video on shoes. One.